Hey everybody, this is Anthony's Horror More, and today we're going to go over some recent movie pickups that I've gotten. Um, you know, over the last couple of weeks or so, I've picked up some new physical media and stuff, so I just figured I would make a video, show it off. And I'd say the biggest one that I got is Event Horizon. Event Horizon Steelbook with a slip. Oh my goodness. Very cool, very cool. Got to give it to Paramount. They're actually doing the Lionsgate thing and putting a slip cover on the Steelbook. Ooh, look at that. Look at Sam Neill freaking gouging his eyes out back there. You see that? Very cool. Yeah, I love this movie. Big fan of Event Horizon. Nice claustrophobic, lost, stuck out in space, people getting picked off one by one. There's a good amount of psychological horror going on in this movie. You don't know what's real and what's not, and people are starting to get that cabin fever type effect, and it's really good. If you haven't seen Event Horizon, I definitely recommend it. And no disc artwork. That's where you fucked up, Paramount. I'm just kidding. It's still a really nice release. There's that sphere that drives everyone nuts when they look at it. But yeah, overall, very nice steelbook. Very, very nice. Paramount did a good job, man. I gotta give them credit. They did a very nice job. Great movie. You got Sam Neill. You got Lawrence Fishburne. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen the movie, but like I said, they're out in space. They're checking out an abandoned ship, or what they think is an abandoned ship, and as they're exploring it, they start getting, like I said, that kind of cabin fever effect. They start all going a little crazy. They start seeing things. What is causing them to see these things? You'll have to watch the movie. I mean, it's really good. There's their ship right there, which is pretty cool. I love that they put the ship on there. Sam Neill's great in this. He's so good in these horror movies. He's great in this. He's great in The Mouth of Madness. Obviously he's great in Jurassic Park. Sam Neill just kills it in all those type of roles. He's great. And Lawrence Fishburne, of course. Lawrence Fishburne is always amazing. He plays the ship's captain. And yeah, it's got good gore, good practical effects. Some there's a lot of very claustrophobic moments. They're trapped out in space. There's only 7 or 8 of them, and they just kind of start getting picked off one by one. And really fun movie. Really, really fun movie. It's too bad. I guess there's another cut of this movie that people really wanted, like a director's cut kind of a thing, but I think the footage got lost or destroyed along the way. So they're not able to restore that version, which is too bad. But what are you gonna do? If it's lost, it's lost. I mean, not much you can do. I think that's what I heard. I think I heard that it either got lost or destroyed. Even it may have even gotten destroyed. Which is a shame. But you never know. Maybe one day. Maybe. I mean, if it's just lost, maybe they can find it. But I don't know. I think it may have gotten destroyed. Sometimes, you come to find out that they don't always take very good care of the original film, the original camera negatives and stuff. Sometimes they'll just throw it in a box and it will be in some warehouse somewhere, just collecting dust and getting destroyed, just rotting away or whatever. It's a shame. You know, I'm sure they take, you know, nowadays everything's digital, so it's, you know, it's fine. It's up there in the cloud or wherever, you know what I mean? But back then you had to actually really take care of the film and stuff itself. Like the original camera negative, you had to actually store it away properly and take care of it. And I don't think they always did that back then, especially not for horror movies, you know, because they probably figure, well, okay, we made it, that's that, da, da, da. You know, because there are other movies like Friday the 13th Part 7 that people would love to see an uncut version of, but I think the only reason they haven't done it is because the film it is just so dirty and gray. It's just so, I don't think they can restore it, you know, to like a nice HD like type quality. So it would look weird if like the film is totally restored to HD and then there's just these weird inserts where it like goes super fuzzy and grainy and it just looks terrible. Like they could do it that way, but it would just look bad. So I think that's why they don't do it. But then we also got Creepshow, which I was so thankful. I ordered this from Amazon and I was like, man, I hope I can still get the hard box that it comes in. Because this was released in 2018, so I'm like, what are the odds that I actually still get the nice hard box? Give the old Pops knock there. Go check out Pops Movie Dungeon. We call that the Pops knock. I know I've brought that up before, but I just have to bring it up. I love that. And then see, it comes out of the box. And then you got a nice little booklet. Nice little booklet there. And then you got the Blu-ray. And I'm just so, like I said, I can't believe this still had the box. I don't know how that works with Scream Factory, like releases like this and then like the Halloween 4Ks that they did. Do they just always come in boxes? Will they always come in the hard box? Because I thought for sure they would have discontinued the hard box, but apparently not. And then you got the cool disc artwork there. And then you got some reversible artwork with the comic strip, which is pretty cool. So you got that nice reversible artwork there. And yeah, just a really cool release. I'm like, I'm just... I don't know. That's so cool that they got, you know, and because honestly, if it hadn't come with the hard box, you know, because it's not cheap. You know, this was $35 for this or whatever, so it's not cheap. You know, it's $34.99. So I was like, man, if this doesn't come with that hard box, I'm probably gonna send it back. Because in order to justify that price, I have to get the hard box with it. Otherwise, it's just a little too crazy. Even though I heard it's a beautiful release, I heard all the special features are great and everything's great about it, but. Yeah, just the fact that came with that hard box, that just made it all good. You know, I was like, oh, thank God, you know, because I had read some reviews on Amazon, and one of the reviews was from like last year, and he mentioned getting the box. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So that if he got the box last year, then there's still a good chance that I'll get one. So I don't know. Thought that was pretty cool. And then we got, now this movie came out a while ago, but I never showed it off. That is Good Burger. And I remember watching this when I was a kid. I remember the show All That, you know. And this was one of the better segments on that, like, you know, it was like a sketch comedy show, but for kids, you know, like a, you know, like an SNL or a Mad TV type thing, but for kids. But it was good. It was really good. I mean, it was legit pretty funny, you know. And what's funny is this guy right here went on to be on Saturday Night Live, so it's kind of funny how that works. But yeah, really funny. I just watched it like a few days ago. And it holds up pretty well. It's still pretty funny. It starts off a little rough, you know, but then when it kind of gets towards like the middle and the end of the film, it's really good. You kind of like slip right back into like, oh, okay, yeah, these guys are funny, you know. And this was made in a time where you could still kind of get away with a little bit of adult humor and stuff in like a kid's movie, so that's good too. I like that. But yeah, really funny. Yeah, Keenan and Kel, yep. Very good, very good. All right, what else we got? Now, this is kind of a funny thing. So I ordered this Galaxy Quest movie, but when I ordered this on Amazon, it was a Steelbook. And it was 100% a Steelbook. I looked at it a million times, and then when I received it, it was just the Blu-ray, just the regular Blu-ray, no slip or anything. And I'm telling you, when I ordered this off Amazon, it was a Steelbook. And I know Side Hustle Cinema, another really good channel, go check him out. He had a very similar issue, where when he ordered it, he also thought he was getting a Steelbook. So I don't know if they just put the wrong image on Amazon. They put the Steelbook, because there was like a 25th anniversary edition or something like that, and I think maybe they used that image by mistake for the Blu-ray, because it was like $15, and I was like, oh, that's cool, that's a good deal for like the Galaxy Quest Steelbook or whatever on Blu-ray. Like, okay, sure, I'll spend $15 on that. But then I got this, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was just so disappointing, as I was really expecting that Steelbook. And I was like, well, I don't own the movie on Blu-ray at all. I only own it on DVD. So I was like, I guess I'll just hold on to it for now. I thought about returning it, because they're going to do a 30th anniversary or whatever for this, and it'll be a 4K. They'll do a 4K edition of this 100%. It will have a cool Steelbook. So, that's coming. So then I'll have to, buy that one. But for now, I guess this will do. I still have it in the wrapping because I was thinking about returning it, but it was only $15. So it's like, whatever, But that was really weird, because it was definitely the Steelbook. I looked at it multiple times in my cart because I had it pre-ordered for like ever. I had it like just sitting in my cart pre-ordered for a long time. And maybe something happened. Maybe it was supposed to be a Steelbook and then something happened to it or whatever. I don't know. But it was very weird. Because then when I checked after I received it, I went back and I looked, and then it was all of a sudden it was this edition. And it wasn't the Steelbook. And I was like, what the fuck? So I think they accidentally put the Steelbook image up, but they meant to just put the Blu-ray up. Yeah, I think they just screwed up. I really do. But I know I'm not the only one that had that issue. So, all right, next up, Who Framed Roger Rabbit 4K. And I actually got the slip with it, which was cool too. I got this at Best Buy maybe like 2 weeks ago or so. Because I kept putting it off because I'm like, do I want to get the Steelbook? Do I want to get the slipcover? I wasn't like a big fan of the Steelbook. It was like that yellow Steelbook, kind of looked like this. It was like, it's Roger Rabbit, and then like it's all yellow in the background. I don't know, just with all the characters in this movie, it's like, is that the best you could come up with? I mean, maybe they just couldn't get the rights to use anyone else. But I don't know. I prefer the slipcover, honestly. So I just got the slipcover. When I saw it at Best Buy, I was like, all right, cool. And I had a bunch of rewards too, so this only ended up costing me like $5 because I had like $15 worth of reward points. So so this actually only cost me $5. But yeah, I love this movie. I haven't watched it in a long time though, so I do look forward to it. But I always love the weasels in this movie that laugh themselves to death, and yeah, I think that's so cool. So definitely look forward to rewatching this one. Very cool. And yeah, that's about it. I just had a few movies there that kind of built up. That's what I try to do. I try to let them build up for a bit, and then I just do one video, unless it's something like I just did the Child's Play 4Ks from Scream Factory. I made that its own video because I figured that would probably be on the longer side. So But these ones I figured I could just talk about really quick and kind of give my thoughts on them. And, you know, yeah, I don't know. I really enjoy them. But yeah, the one that I definitely love the most is this Event Horizon. For sure. For sure. And then there's the J card that goes with it too. Because I know some people like to look at the J card. So the J card that goes with that Event Horizon there. Yeah, beautiful Steelbook. So cool. Great movie. Definitely go watch it if you haven't seen it. I also got this Friday the 13th shirt in. I know my last video I showed off the Venom shirt that I got in, but I don't know. I've had good luck with getting shirts recently. There's Jason with his bloody machete. Yep. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Gotta love Friday the 13th. And yeah, that's about it. That's really it. Just wanted to show that stuff off. Like I said, the Event Horizon and the Creepshow one I was so excited about because I actually got it with that box. I was like, oh, it came with the hard box. Thank you. Because I thought for sure, I was like, God, there's no way I'm going to get it. But for that price point, I was like, maybe it will still come with the box. Because otherwise, I feel like the price would have been lowered to around $20. So I was like, maybe there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. So yeah, I was very happy about that. So if you need Creepshow and you're wondering like, oh, will I still get the box if I was lucky enough to get it, so maybe you will be too, you know, because it's awesome. You know, it's Creepshow. Of course you want to have that in your collection, obviously, you know, so I'm sure there will be a 4K announced. Now that I bought the Blu-ray, 100% there's a 4K around the corner. Because that's what happened when I got the Return of the Living Dead Steelbook, and then literally the next day they announced the 4K. So watch out for that Creepshow 4K announcement coming. I'm sure it will be coming pretty soon now that I've bought the Blu-ray. But I think I'll be happy with that release. I've heard nothing but good things about that Blu-ray from Scream Factory. Lots of great special features. It's a really nice transfer. Because I heard the DVD transfer of that, of Creepshow, is like shit. I heard it's really bad. So I was like, I wanted to get the Blu-ray because I want a good version of it. I want to look at it, I want to see the best version of the movie, obviously. So I heard they cleaned it up really nice, and I can't wait to watch all the special features, George A. Romero and Stephen King, coming together to create these, this anthology, like 5 different stories, and, that's just awesome. I mean, I wish they would still do stuff like that, I wish they would get some of the big horror directors of today, do a collab, and, make a nice, I don't know, like 4 or 5 stories, that'd be awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to show all that stuff off. I appreciate everybody watching. Please, leave this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe. And when you're commenting down below, let me know what recent pickups have you gotten. Did you guys get the Event Horizon 4K Steelbook, or do you already have the Scream Factory edition, so you just stuck with that one? Did you get Good Burger? Are you planning on trying to get the Creepshow with the hard box now that you saw that I got it? Let me know down below. And this is Anthony's Horror More, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.